Hi, sweetie. How are you and my boys doing today? Have you thought any more about the restraining order and dropping the order? I'm still not sure, Mom. It's a lot. I know he's done good with the boys when he sees them, but I'm worried about my safety. You don't have to be around him. You can still keep your distance. But it will make everyone's lives easier if he can communicate with you directly. I know, Mom. I just need some time. Well, I just want to let you know that I have let Sean know that I will not be able to facilitate visitation for the time being. He started talking about going back to court for custody of the boys. Like you said, he has done great with the boys and has followed the order to the T. He stands a decent chance. Well, Mom, seriously. Thank you for dropping the stay-away order. All I want is to be able to have a good and normal relationship with my boys. It will be so much easier to do so when we are able to talk and do pickups and drop off by ourselves. I would like nothing more than for us to have a normal co-parenting relationship. I know we have a lot of ugly history, but if you are willing to do what is best for our children, so am I. I really would like for us to talk about me having overnights and more visitation with the boys. I want to be around them more and spend actual quality time with them. Let's just see how everything goes for now, and we can talk about that in a few weeks or so. This is a big enough step for now. Please don't take too much time before you agree. You have already taken 2 years away from me being a father. Don't take more. Can I take the boys this weekend and bring them to my house? I can pick them up Friday and bring them back Sunday. I'm not comfortable with that just yet. I'd be happy to supervise a visit at the park so you can play with them and spend some time for a few hours. Seriously. So when will you finally decide that I get to be a father? Will it be anytime soon, or should I just give up and go fuck myself? Acting like this does not make me more comfortable with you taking them unsupervised. You tried to unalive me while I was pregnant. I do not trust your judgment. Fine, whatever. I guess I will just meet you at the park. Olivia is coming with me to see the boys too. Just don't talk to us, and we will be fine. I am not comfortable with Olivia being around me. Then leave. I will be at the playground at 2 p.m. with my uncle and the boys. Please respect my boundaries and do not bring your girlfriend with you. Thank you. Kay, I have brought everything that they will need during their visitation, so you do not have to worry about providing anything currently. I packed them a little picnic lunch that they can eat with you, unless you would like to bring something else for them to eat. Whatever. We just arrived. We are at the toddler side of the playground where the small slides are. Let me know when you are close. Hey, it's been 20 minutes. Are you close? It's now been an hour. The boys are hungry, so they are eating the lunch I brought. Please just let me know whether or not you plan on showing. We are leaving now. I waited close to 2 hours. I want to see my kids this weekend. That's fine. Where would you like to meet? If you are uncomfortable meeting at the park, we can go to a McDonald's or something that has a play place. No. I will be picking my kids up and taking them for the weekend so they can spend time with their family. I will not be supervised by you and your dumb fuck uncle. No, that will not be happening. You have not seen the boys in close to 2 months at this point because you haven't shown up for your visits. You have never had the boys overnight, and it's not going to start now because you decide to. Well, why do you get to have your uncle with you, but you won't let me have Olivia with me? Olivia has already threatened to take my kids before. And you literally tried to unalive me. I will have someone with me at all times around you. You are so dramatic. When are you going to give me my kids for the weekend like we have discussed? We discussed nothing. I will not be giving you the boys for the weekend when you have not actually put forth any effort for them and clearly haven't changed. You are such a psycho bitch. You really think you can just hold my son from me because I don't want to be your little lap dog? I'm not your pet. I'm a grown-ass man and can do whatever I want. You have not used any type of parenting time for almost 4 months now. Why would I send my children off with someone who doesn't bother to ever show up? I'm not being controlled by you. I will get my boys if I want my boys. Try and stop me. It won't work. We have no need to communicate any more clearly. You stop talking to me. I am taking son to the hospital. There was an accident at home and he was burned by hot water. If you would like to come be there for him, I'm sure he would appreciate it. I had made a cup of tea, and he somehow managed to grab my cup off of the counter and it spilled on his arm. I'm hoping it isn't too bad. Okay. Are you coming? We are in a room now. The doctor is treating his burn. They said it may blister, and if it does to just leave it be and make sure it stays clean. He's going to be on antibiotics to keep away infection and a special cream. Are you coming? They're keeping us overnight. I need to let the front desk know if you are coming. I don't need to sit there and hold your hand. Deal with the problem you created. Jesus. Where do my children attend daycare? Why? Because I have decided that I will visit my children at their school and avoid you altogether. I can just pick them up and drop them back off whenever. Then I don't have to deal with you. Absolutely not. You have no right to pick them up from school, and you will not have unsupervised visitation with them just because you feel like it. You dumb bitch. You do realize that I am legally recognized as their father, right? I'm on their birth certificate. I signed the parental acknowledgement after they were born at the courthouse. I have whatever rights I want. I can and will pick them up whenever I want. Maybe you should be smart and try hard not to piss me off, or I just might pick them up and not bring them back. And then there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. This emergency hearing is now in session. How may I help you today, ma'am? I am requesting emergency full custody of my children. Their biological father has threatened to take them and not give them back unless I keep him happy and do what he wants. Has there been issues with custody and transitioning in between homes in the past? I just recently allowed my restraining order against him to drop in attempts to all for him to establish a better relationship with his children. Before that, he saw the boys once a month on average for a few hours supervised by my mother. And did he work on that relationship after the order dropped? He has not seen the boys in close to months now because he refuses to show up to visits without his girlfriend. I have offered time each weekend and he always refuses. Why is his girlfriend not allowed around the children? His girlfriend has never been allowed to come with him for his visitations before because my mother and I both did not allow it. She was also someone that I had a restraining order against. She threatened multiple times that she was my children's real mother. She would say that I was a surrogate, and once the babies were born, she would be their real mother. I have submitted the text conversation to you as an example. So these people have no substantial relationship with your children, and he is now threatening to kidnap them. Essentially. Yes, Your Honor. I don't know if he actually would because he doesn't even put forth the effort to show up. But if he decided to, there is currently no order, and nothing I could do. I do not want to keep my children from having a chance at having their father involved. I just want to establish that he cannot just take them and not return them. I want my kids